Computer, continue. Are we good?
We're great.
All right, we are live again. Hello, guys. Of course, you know my name is LK Scott, and welcome to The Scariest Fearless Woman. I hope you have enjoyed previous videos. I hope you have got them Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. You dipped them in that Chick-fil-A sauce, and you threw it back, and you was like, digest it all in your system, because that's what we do. We throw gems. We throw diamonds around here. We throw anything that will apply pressure to your life. I have with me Miss Ashley Turner. By the way, Miss Ashley Turner's last name is going to change eventually because she's getting during the quarantine. She got engaged. The engaged. Put your ring.
He liked it, so he put a ring on it.
So, how did you feel about that?
To be honest, I really felt complete. Like, I have been praying for a good man. You know, we all have a story. We all have those ups and downs when it comes to relationships. Mm-hmm. And when it happened, well, when I met him, I already knew. Like, I already claimed it. Like, this my man. This my husband. Point blank. Mm-hmm. But when it happened, it just was such a blessing. And I was just so excited and nervous. Still kind of nervous because it's, you know, new things are happening. Mm-hmm. And I just truly feel blessed. Like, he's a good man and he's a blessing. So I just feel complete. I'm ready to go ahead and walk down that aisle and sign that paper.
Yes, I got you on paper now. So now it's permanent. Yes. It's permanent. Yes. Like, you're not going nowhere. Because my thing is, nowhere. I'm a firm believer of ensuring that if I'm going to be loyal to somebody and have a covenant with you, we're going to have an understanding that the good and bad and the ugly is going to come with this. But at the end of the day, we still going to have each other's back. So I'm very proud of you. I remember seeing you. We used to work at community centers. Yes. And so I remember her coming in as a college student, like she was ready to go, and she loves children. And not only she loves children, she's here because she has a mentoring group called Gossip Girls, and we're going to get into that eventually. But the beginning of The Scariest Fearless, we have random conversations. Okay. So I saw on Facebook yesterday that you had to choose between a 90s couple. Okay.
Okay.
The 90s couple was the 490s couple that we discussed was which relationship you feel like your relationship is? One of them is Sinclair and Obi, which is good. Okay. Living single. Okay. Martin and Gina. Of course they were going to be on that one.
Right.
Yes. The next from Martin. And the next one was Dwayne and Whitney from A Different World. Okay. And then we had Lisa and Will off of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So analyze that, chew on that. Which one would you feel like that you're compatible with, that you see yourself in them?
It's gonna be so cliche, especially for like our age group, our generation. Mm-hmm. So with that, you probably already know what I'm gonna say.
Y'all say Martin and Gina?
Yes, but I gotta explain it.
Go ahead.
Because like it's a mixture of Martin and Gina, and Whitley and Dwayne. Okay, it's a mixture of both, but more so Martin and Gina, only because the humor in the relationship, and I'm also looking at the work ethic. So Gina was a businesswoman, you know, climbing the ladder. She had goals and ambition, and she wasn't with the nonsense, right? And she helped grow Martin, like, you know, that she helped, you know, get him together, help him mature, and he had some things going on, and she was with him all the way. Okay. And then on Martin's side, like my fiance, he's a businessman, he has his own business, the same aspect, you know, working hard, and then he also helped Gina grow and become a better woman. I'm a Martin fan, so if you watch it from season 1 all season, yeah, like you see them growing and you see the ups and downs, and they both have tough skin. You know, they both are stubborn. And me and my fiance, baby, we are two stubborn people. The Dwayne and Whitley, when he sees this, he's gonna be mad. One, he has the glasses, but like Whitley is like real spoiled and spunky and so that's my personality. Whereas Dwayne is so calm and cool, collected with her, and he puts up with her nonsense. And baby, when I say I come with nonsense, because you know how I'm just so like, we gotta do it this way, we gotta do it that way. And he's so patient with me and understanding. So I mix it up, mix of the two.
Okay. I wouldn't call it nonsense though, because that's just your personality and your character. That's who you are. And I know that me personally, in past relationships, I put on a mask because I thought I had to be a certain way for this specific man or whatnot. And so when you ladies, when you get into a relationship, if that man allows you to be who you are,
it's beautiful.
Likely, it's something that might be going on there. And I had my wall up. Like I told my husband, I Deborah Cox you. I did. Here, nobody's supposed to be here.
Nobody was supposed to be there.
Nobody was supposed to be here. So
they made it.
Yeah. So I was like, I got Deborah Cox. How about that? But I do agree with you of the mixtures between Martin and Gina and Dwayne and Whitley. Me and my husband are Dwayne and Whitley situation. Like I am a lively person and he's the calm one. But what I also think about is I think about how they came from two different worlds, but they made their two different worlds work for them.
Right.
And like when she was about to marry the wrong guy, she still had that opportunity to say, hey, you know what? This is what the people want me to, who the people want me to marry, but that's not where my heart is. My heart is with him. So I love the Whitley and Dwayne situation. Okay.
Y'all cute. Y'all cute.
Yeah. Try, you know. But I also think about Obi, like, you know, you had to speak Obi in order for you to get Obi, and Sinclair was very patient with
baby. Yes. And then when he started liking her, you know, at that time she was already kind of like, nah, I'm good. And then eventually, you know, they came together. But their relationship it's like, it's real. It's that cuteness, like that it still have that childlike energy, you know, tit for tat. It was cute. Like it was cute.
Yes. But I just didn't understand the Lisa and Will situation because they ended up breaking up.
I never paid attention.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I watched the show, and when you said it, I was like, I went through Tyra, I went through Jada was on there, and then I went through what's her name, Nia Long. Like I started like going through all these people, like
wait a minute. Yeah, that don't add up.
This didn't last all seasons. Like I'm talking about relationships that lasted all seasons.
There you go. Yeah, I just maybe because, and somebody had brought this into perspective, how, you know, they had a mutual agreement and Nia Long wasn't ready for that relationship, and she was mature enough to even tell Will, look, I'm not ready to get married at this particular time. So and there's some people out there who have married because they thought they had to do it, but some of them are still making it work.
Right. I understand that. Okay, I never looked at it from that perspective. I could see that.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the discussion and why you're here. If you didn't remember, she is she mentors young ladies, and her mentoring group is called Gossip Girls. And so my first question to you is, when was Gossip Girls established, and why did you create this group?
So Gossip Girls was established in 2010. I worked at a local middle school during an after-school program. And my first week there was just it was shocking. It was a whole like culture shock to me, like to see the way the young girls carried themselves, the way they spoke to each other, the way they spoke to authority, and even how they respected themselves was just, it was crazy to me. Like I've never seen anything like it. And being young and also, you know, enjoying working with children, I just began to build relationships with these young ladies. So my organization was first founded on young ladies who were not raised by their mothers. So I was raised by my grandparents, and the young ladies that I attracted were in the same situation. So we literally would always just sit and talk about situations like that. And the young man that I had worked for, my boss at that time, shout out to him, he came up to me and was like, hey, you got something here. Like, why don't you, because at that time we had to do our own classes, create our own classes. And he was like, hey, you know, why don't you start a group or whatever? So of course I'm like, nah, I'm young, still in college. I got other dreams, you know?
Right.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. And in all honesty, this was really God-given. Like I never take the credit because I didn't create it. It just started evolving and coming along. And at that time, there wasn't any thought in it. It's just like, hey, y'all come talk. Let's talk. So the name Gossip Girls came from, because that's all really what we did was talk. And then I wanted to take a negative thing that people say girls and women do, because people always be like, y'all just in there gossiping, and turn it into something positive, which is what I was doing with these young ladies, which also helped me in my own life. So I always say, like, with mentoring, it's a two-way street, because you learn from your mentees as well. So Gossip Girls, we broke it down into an acronym. So it stands for, you ready? It's long. Okay. Genuine, optimistic, strong, sophisticated, intelligent, and priceless.
I love those.
Yes. So we took something negative and make it into something positive, which is our goal is turn a negative situation into a positive situation. So.
Beautiful. I love how you said that God put this in place, because I just a firm believer in my heart of hearts, God gives you these ideas, and he doesn't give you those ideas for no reason. And sometimes I know me, I'm a living witness. He gives me these ideas and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then I put it to the side and I let it collect all kinds of dust, knowing that I should have done this. I know God gave me this. So I commend you on allowing God to speak to you at a young age, even in college, to mentor these girls. I don't know if you I tried to do it with her, but I had a lot on my plate. And I thought I could be a woman. And so I had to step back, and I really felt bad. And if I haven't told you this, I'm so sorry that I could not deliver. At that time, I was in my own world, and I was trying to do stuff, and also, you know, trying to cater, because I love mentoring girls. And so she inspired me when I started working for a specific middle school too. And I created a group called Fly Girls, brought to you by Living Color itself, because I wanted to be a fly girl, okay? I wanted to be Jennifer Lopez. I wanted to be
okay.
But unfortunately, I was too young, so I couldn't do it. But anyway, and so I was thinking about Fly Girls, you know, how lively they were, how they expressed themselves through dance. And so then I had an acronym. Fearless Leader in You.
Love it.
So I created Fly Girls at that time, and I had ended up, you know, getting another job or whatnot, because I wanted to spread my wings and fly. And, you know, I felt bad leaving those girls, because we had so much going on, and, you know, I feel like I let them down. But at the end of the day, I still have girls texting me, because I have not changed my phone number. Like, I've been having this phone number since 2006.
Okay, you loyal.
I'm loyal to my phone. I'm loyal to my phone number. Yes. Yes. So I'll have people messaging me in my inbox. Oh, Mrs. Kelly at that time, because that's who I was. Miss Kelly, how you doing? I need help. Blah, 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 blah. So I didn't necessarily let them girls down because they still know who I am. And I left a mark on them.
You're going to leave a mark on the ones you need to. So that's what counts. Yeah.
Yes. And it wasn't necessarily who I was. It's because me as a servant of God, I'm out there being a servant for his people. So his young girls can know that you have a light that shines, and eventually it'll flicker on, but eventually it will come on and it will stay on. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Did you ever have a mentoring group? Like, were you ever in one?
No, I wasn't in a mentor group. I've never been in a mentor group. However, I went to a certain daycare. I don't know. Can I say the daycare name? Okay, so I went to a daycare, and I literally grew up in this daycare, and there was a lady there, and she literally was like my mentor. She guided me. She was with me since birth all the way till now. Can I do a shout out? Like,
of course you can. Yes, you can do a shout out.
Her name is Miss Karen. So, like, looking back at it, like, she was really an inspiration to me, and seeing what she did, like the impact that she had on children. And we were young, but like to this day, everyone that went to that daycare and was under her, we all still talk. Like, we are all still a family, and it's because of her. Like, I actually look up to her, and it took me a minute to like realize. It was like some years back where I kind of was like, maybe this is, where I'm getting this from. But so I didn't have a mentor per se with the title, but she is someone that I look back on and I'm like, wow, like she really had a tremendous impact on all of us. And so
I understand. Me, I was forced to be a Girl Scout. Yeah. But and that's because my mom worked for them, and that's where I got my mentoring from my mom. Like, my mom has always brung in somebody's baby to the house, and I'd be like, why you got a whole girl in your house, and I don't understand why you keep on mentoring these children when you need to mentor me. Like, and she not even knowing that she was mentoring me. She showed me how to love on our young girls, how to cater to our young girls, and know that our labor is not going to be in vain. So shout out to my mom for,
shout out.
Yes. Yeah. So the next question is, how have you been still connecting with your girls in this pandemic?
Well, we do Zoom meetings. So I'll send out a text message and just say like, hey, let's Zoom. Well, one of my last girls, because I have 5 girls that's been with me since 7th grade. One, their second year of college. One started college. One graduates this year, and one is a junior. And one is finna be a senior. Yeah. So just that we all have iPhones. So it's real easy to like, now that, cause Zoom, baby, when I tell you Zoom was just messing all of us up. So real FaceTime. So those are my girls that I've been with since 7th grade, and they just grown with me. As far as advertising and making sure that we're still connecting with outside girls, we make sure that they follow us on Instagram. So we do our Instagram posts, our website. We make sure we put information on our website. And also I have this thing called Mentoring Minute that I post just to keep them involved. Yes. And then we also have certain events. So we've done hip hop yoga. We just finished a girls forum because we're creating an app. So look out for that launching soon. Yes. So we just had our girls forum last Saturday. It was so much fun. Like, getting used to virtual is weird. But we actually had fun. We had a good turnout and we took some good notes. So really just creating, like how I stay connected is just creating things for them to do and trying our best to like get the message out there through our I call them my old girls, but like my crew of girls, to make sure that they reach out, and then just posting. It's tough. It's way easier, of course, being in the school setting. But this just builds our program, makes it stronger, so we can be versatile. So
yeah,
just learning.
You miss that the connection of communicating and seeing the room and feeling the atmosphere of the room. It's really hard to feel the atmosphere of a room when you're doing it via Zoom or any any
12 girls, like literally 12 girls on the screen, and you're trying to have a conversation. And they don't, they're not feel, they don't know, like you said, you don't have the feel of everyone. So literally just trying to get them to start the conversation virtually. And then you got one person talk, then this person try to talk, and then they will wait. It's crazy, but it's all laughs and good energy. So
right. You make the best of what you got.
Yes, definitely.
Well, I'm excited about this app. I can't wait to see the app.
Yes. So first of the year, it actually, my business partners are gonna be mad, but I'm excited.
No. We don't want your business partner to be mad.
No, they're not gonna be. That's just an inside thing. They're not
gonna be. Okay.
So it's actually on. It's actually available now through Android and Apple. So we are looking. So this is what I was going to. So we're gonna do a soft launch. And we're going to select people to go ahead and download the app for us and just play with it and give, insight on it. So that's where I was going with it. So they're not going to be mad.
Okay.
Just have created a date. So it's on our to-do list.
Well, now that you said that, it's going to be pushed forward now.
Yes. So take out the mad. Nobody's going to be mad. It's all love. It's just, jokes. That's how we do.
Yeah. Well, I have a 17-year-old goddaughter, so if you want her to use the app and we give you feedback, we can do that.
Got you. So,
all right. The last question that I have for you is, what do you see in the future for Gossip Girls?
Worldwide, yes.
You want to be a Girls Inc.
Baby, yes. You got the little ratchet out of it. Yes.
I'm sorry, because I agree with you, and it's nothing bad toward them. It's nothing.
At all. What I'm platform that I want to be on. So it's nothing bad. It's like I'm looking at them and I'm like,
I want to be coming.
Right. It's not on competition. It's nothing. I just want to be on the same playing field that you on. Let's play together.
Yeah.
So we got to be worldwide. Like my goal, especially with this app, I know it's going to leave a mark on this world. That's my whole game plan. And I feel it. Like I see it, I feel it, and I'm working hard towards it. And like I said, this is God given. So I don't even take the credit because it's so strong. Like it's so strong. And when you have something that you can't, like, I've tried to, walk away from it and be like, okay, I'm done with that. But it always comes back. And that's how I'm like, it's like God saying, no. You can't do nothing else until you finish this for me. And when you finish this, everything that you ever dreamed of, everything that you ever wanted, you're going to get it. But first, I need you to put in the work. And once you put in the work, you'll reap it.
There you go.
And I'm telling you, I'm claiming it that it's going to be worldwide. We're going to leave a huge mark. It's going to be leave a huge impact on all young ladies. And that's our goal.
So, yes. Because eventually what I would love to see is when outside opens and Auntie Rona goes somewhere, she needs to sit her little self down now because she tripping. But eventually what I want to do is I would love to collaborate with everybody who has a mentoring group and have a summit with us girls.
Yes, that's beautiful. Yes. Make sure I'm on that list.
Girl, you are on the list. You are on the list, okay? Yeah. But yes, that's what I want to do for our DFW area, because I just really feel like that if we as mentors go out there and we seek each other and we can collaborate with each other instead of being separate, we can make something dynamic. I'm a firm believer of not allowing our, not only young ladies, but women to be crabs in a bucket. We don't have to be crabs in a bucket. There is some way that we can collaborate together. There is a way that we don't have to be jealous of each other.
Exactly.
We don't have to do that. I mean, do you hear Wonder Bread and Sarah Lee and Sunbeam? Do you hear them fighting?
No. Yeah. Well, my dad, something that always stuck with me, what my dad believes in and what he always says, and it's in the Bible. I don't know my scriptures by heart, so I can't quote where it come from. But we are all put on this earth to help each other. So, iron sharpens iron. And so I live by that. Like, even with mentoring, even with being a friend, even with being a fiance, a daughter, we're all here to help. I'm going to do what I've got to do to help you. And I think, like you said, the whole crabs in a bucket, like, we're so.
She stopped on me. She stopped.
Either asking can help or like doing the work. They want to snatch that person down and now, I want to get up there. Let me move out my way. Instead of realizing like, hey, let's work together, because we can move a lot further coming together versus doing everything on our own. Because like I said, with you and your program and my program, you might have some information that I need.
Lord.
I can go about this all day. But another thing that I realized is, especially when it comes to mentoring and programs, is we all have different personalities. Even our programs have different personalities. So I might have a young lady or someone that can't connect to my program, but I know about your program. And I can say, well, you know what? Here, let me refer you to, this program, versus steady trying to grab this girl. Because I've seen it happen, where it's like, well, no, you got to stay here. Well, if she's not benefiting from me, why hinder her growth because of, my selfishness, and say, hey, go try this program. So with all that being said, because I'm just rambling, like, we're all put on this earth to help one another. And I believe that. And if everybody can realize that and live by that, I feel like we could really move together collectively as a group of people.
That's beautiful. No, it wasn't rambling. You gave us you applied some pressure to us. Yes, I'm excited. I can't help it.
Yes.
With that being said, I just love how God just connects people together. It's beautiful how I wouldn't have thought that me meeting you years ago would bring us back here. And it's so in awe. And I don't talk to you. I look and I see out, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's making so much growth. Like, she doesn't even know that I have been watching her. And I want to give you your accolades right now. And I want to say, you keep pushing and allow God to keep pressing you toward the mark of excellence, because I see it, you're already there. You got something that God is going to blow your mind. He is going to blow your mind. And I pray that you continue to stay humble and continue to stay in his word. And when the enemy try to throw something at you, you gonna look at it to the side and like, go with that. And Satan, I don't see you. I'm in tunnel vision.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm proud of you.
Thank you. And thank you for this opportunity. I see what you're doing. You're doing wonderful things. And I'm so proud of you, and many blessings to you as well, girl. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So thank you.
That ends the Scariest Fearless Woman. If you want to like, comment, share, and subscribe, you can do that. I also have a group page called the Scariest Fearless Woman. If you want to go there, you can as well. I also have blogs too. So you may go to my website at www.thescariest fearlesswoman.com if you would like to look at the blogs or like to get any info. So with that being said, I'll talk to you later, fearless women. Y'all have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.
Bye.